All right, we are here. It's probably episode 48. It might be 49. We don't know.
It might be the 50 piece. We
It
don't
might
know.
be. Who cares? Who really cares? Hey, I do want to say I do appreciate the people that have been just rocking since day one. And it don't got to be literally day one, but when you start rocking with us, you kept rocking with us. So you a day one, god damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got a day one up here. We got a day one up in here.
Ms.Z,
Yeah. Well, what you tell Punk? Oh, he got that feminine energy.
That was cocaine talking that bullshit.
No,
about
I'm
that
saying,
energy.
but didn't you find out she knew about the podcast?
Oh,
She
yeah.
said something like that.
No, one of my other coworkers.
Okay, sorry. I thought that was
Shout
Ms.Z.
out Miss Nancy. She be listening to all of
Hey,
We in the
shout
middle of
them out.
a meeting. And she like,
Shout
You
them
got
out.
you got feminine energy. I knew you would say that.
Damn.
You be listening, so I can't get mad at you.
Nope. Use your words against you, goddamn it.
Yeah, it's all good.
But what did y'all want to get into? I did want to ask: is there any correlation between? Actually, let me slow my ass down. Slow down. We got Vee Chat in the building.
Hey.
We got Ms.Z in the building. She's thinking about changing her name. She's thinking about a rebrand. We don't know.
I think that fits.
Okay. We got Punk in the building.
What up?
All right. We got CK back.
CK, look at us.
He didn't offend nobody last time. You doing good. You doing good, man. And we got Deuce in the building. And guess
Deuce,
what?
what up?
Deuce
Hey.
is gonna Deuce. God damn it.
Right.
Is there any correlation between submission and financial status? I heard it was, but I'm not.
There was a video floating around saying that.
Yeah, what was her name? Brittany something. Dating Cam Newton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she was saying that if
she's
he
a comedian. She's a comedian, I believe.
And she was saying that if he did not have the salary that he had, she would not be as submissive.
Okay. Is that fair?
The correlation between the two exists only in the very beginning. All right.
Come on, let's get you.
The correlation between the two of those things only exists in the very beginning, right? You might have inferred. There's an inference that I should be the dominant if my money in a certain way. You know you're supposed to take second place, right, shorty? I mean, you know I'm supposed to be the top dog, right? But there's always room to offset that. As a man, I could speak to a situation where, you ain't got much, but because of the type of energy you bring, the level of wisdom you bring to the situation,
The protection you provide.
right? It's like, I don't care if you got this much. It's certain things you can't buy with money, and I just happen to have
Facts.
it. So I'm the dominant.
Well, I don't know if he got
I
it, y'all. I'm
am
agreeing
what
with his
you
statement,
can't
though.
buy with money. You can't buy me.
You know I got it.
But go ahead.
Everybody
really
know
don't.
got it.
I really don't.
No. Oh,
I just think that I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this. I just think that
Find something to say.
are you the dominant or the submissive?
She ain't
I'm
submitting
both.
the shit.
I'm both. Because I feel like certain things I do in the household, my husband is not going to do. And there's certain things that he's going to do that I'm not going to do. But I feel like as far as being submissive, I have to trust him to lead us.
Who paid the mortgage?
That's not.
Who paid the mortgage?
He do.
If he didn't pay the mortgage, you gonna be doing all the stuff you do?
Yeah, because I still got to live. For
Are
him,
you gonna do it for him? Are you gonna do it for him?
Are we still living together or no?
Are you gonna do it for him?
asking a
Are you
question.
gonna feel as relaxed and easy about doing those things if
No.
he? Okay.
I'm not going to feel as relaxed or
Why
easy
not?
about doing it because I feel like if I'm pulling most of the weight, then
Go make me an omelet.
Facts.
So
Make sure I got breakfast in the morning. Absolutely.
So if he's spending that bag, you feel like it's okay to be submissive and do those things. But if he not, then you gonna feel like, nah, you go make my eggs, nigga.
Not necessarily.
Anyway, though. But your approach. It's
Right.
about the
Approach. Right. So it's a sticky
I'm
line.
make the eggs anyway, goddamn. I like how I make them. I make them better.
It's a sticky
But-
situation. Like CK was saying,
It's the
like
approach.
it's the approach. It's about how the guy makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's about that perfection. What is wrong with me?
That's the Taurus.
That the Taurus.
It's the protection, the comfort, the level of vulnerability that you have with a guy that allows you to want to submit. You know what I'm saying? And there's different.
So it has nothing to do with financial.
For me, it doesn't.
Okay.
For me, it doesn't.
But if he
You
ain't paying
just
the
said
mortgage,
you just said if he paying the mortgage, you go make the omelet. And if you pay the mortgage, he gotta make the omelet.
No, okay. Let
Or
me
is
get
making
this
an
straight.
omelet.
Let me get this very straight. There are no gender roles in my household.
False.
There are. It's not.
False.
It's not. There isn't. There are some things we both cook.
Does he open your door?
Sometimes.
Gender role. Do you open his door?
never.
Sometimes.
You open his door?
Why not? If I'm first, I will hold the door open for him.
All right,
Yes.
let's talk about getting in the car.
I get in, he get in. We've been together too long.
look
So
So
you
like
shouldn't
it.
open your door when you get in the car?
maybe if we on a date, but if we just going somewhere, it's just like,
Sometimes y'all on a date, you open his door?
no, because he's driving. Well,
Gender role.
I only lean out because of the.
His point is y'all got gender. Y'all is.
We
Well,
can't
what I-
avoid it. We can't even help it. It
Okay,
ain't bad or
well,
good.
I guess what I mean is saying like I'm just not the only one cooking and cleaning or doing laundry. You know,
Word.
we share the responsibility of the household.
Do
That's
y'all?
healthy.
So that's what I'm saying.
healthy.
So, but like I said, there are certain things
But
like
he paid the whole mortgage.
That ain't healthy.
why not?
Because there are no gender roles. Why is he paying the whole mortgage?
Because I pay their bills that I pay that he don't help me pay.
Oh, but it balances out to where y'all helping each other, scratching one
Absolutely.
another's back. Okay,
Absolutely,
that's healthy.
yes,
I-
absolutely. So
I'm
you know,
still-
like there
I'm
are
still
some, but there
down.
are certain things that I don't do. Like I don't touch garbage. I will not take out the garbage.
Why?
For what? I have a man to do that.
That's a gender role. I'm
Okay,
listening.
be a gender role. I'm not when I go to the grocery store and I pay for groceries. I don't carry bags in the house for what?
You got hands.
But I also just went to the store and bought the groceries and went through the aisles and got everything.
So is it okay for him to say, I bought this, I pay for this house, so
I ain't doing nothing
I
in
ain't
here.
doing nothing
I'm
in
not
it.
cleaning or nothing. I ain't taking out no trash. I bought the place where the
I
trash
bought the
sit.
garbage can. No, I'm not taking out the trash.
Actually, I bought the garbage can.
I
but-
bought the house it's sitting
Is
in.
it? But is it simple human?
So what? I just feel like I don't know. I guess I just feel like
How do you feel about the like the African ladies that carry the water back on the top of their head?
That was racist.
it was.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm not carrying no water on my head. I'm not carrying nothing on my
I'm
head.
just saying, how do you feel about that? Because you say you don't even want to carry nothing, but like
Because I
around
don't feel
the
like
world,
if I had to
people
like
carry stuff.
say if for instance if I go to the store, it's 1 or 2 bags. I'll take those in the house. But if I didn't been to Sam's Club, Jewel, Target, and it's a car full of stuff, hey babe, I'm out front. Come get the stuff out the car.
Let's both do it, right?
No,
Nah, she ain't taking shit in.
no, I'm not. Absolutely fucking not.
What about his back? His
He don't
arms?
care.
He's strong. He a skinny nigga. He
He
got
a man.
muscles. He all right.
He a
of all,
man. I'm a
These
woman.
niggas got the real muscles.
So you said women shouldn't carry stuff.
I'm not saying women should. If they choose to, that's fine. But for me, I don't. Right? Because my mom would be like, "I'll help you." No, you're not. Take your ass in the house. He got this.
So what if it's just you and your mom? Who taking in the groceries?
I'm gonna take the groceries in.
Because you got the muscles now?
No, because it's my mom.
So you, but you ain't got the muscles still. Nobody got the muscles, but you still gonna take it?
I got some muscles, I guess.
So you got
But I
some
feel like,
muscles, you
but
guess.
as respecting for my mom, I'm not gonna have her carry groceries in. Like she'll probably insist, but I'm gonna do it. You know, or I'll let them sit in the car until my husband come home and be like, "Babe, there's groceries in the car." If it's
You
nothing
gonna let the
perishable,
groceries sit in the car?
if it's cold outside, and a summer day, no. But if it's cold outside,
Okay, all right.
if it's cold outside, absolutely.
She's just on a summer day. She ain't going and he ain't
spinach
home
is
knowing
just,
that she coming with groceries.
I want
Okay,
stories,
so
I
I
went to Sam's
can't,
Club
I
one
can't
day.
just, I can't just leave you out here by yourself.
Girl, I don't
Okay.
care.
I'm firing everybody.
We gotta talk. If I come home and the groceries are in the car, we gotta talk.
What we talking about?
We gotta talk about common sense.
What common sense? So you want me
Because
to
you
want
know-
me to clean the kitchen, clean the refrigerator out, go to the grocery store, bring the groceries in, put the groceries up, and then cook you dinner,
I just paid this mortgage. Yes.
Oh, okay. If you want me to do all of that, then by all means, make me a motherfucking housewife. Because there's no way that I'm working 40 hours a week, just like you, helping take care of my son, just like you, sharing these responsibilities in the house, just like you. And you think I'm finna do all of this?
But you ain't paying the mortgage just like
I
me.
was finna say you
pay just as much.
So wait.
you could be a housewife because you ain't paying the mortgage.
I pay just as much.
Let me get my point out real quick.
Fuck your point.
You gonna let our frozen pizza become
out.
unfrozen just because you don't want to take it in the house?
Now you
with some
Our
few
frozen pizza
feet?
is still gonna be frozen pizza
Damn,
because
my God.
it's 30 degrees outside. It's cold outside.
I mean, the well-being of our
summertime, I will.
family is more important than your ego. I'm sorry.
My son don't eat frozen pizza.
Well, I'm going there. I was
My
already
son.
racist.
Ms.Z,
today, so I might,
you got the shoot.
might as well go all the way there then.
Just because you paying a mortgage doesn't mean that I have to do everything else in the house. I have to feel like we sharing this responsibility.
Thank you.
We do. We have to share it all.
Nobody's arguing that.
Okay, there's no hierarchy in the house.
I don't see how that correlates to you not taking our
Groceries.
groceries in the car. You waiting for me
It's
to get home.
not. It's
to
not
take the
saying that I
groceries in the
can't.
car.
It's just those are just things that I just
Our
don't
cheese
do.
is
But what if he had that same attitude as what I was proposing? I don't believe that because I pay a mortgage, you should do everything else. But if his logic was like yours, he would say, I'm not cooking, I'm not shopping, I'm not cleaning, I'm not taking groceries in the house, none of that. I'm not taking care of kids, I'm not changing diapers, I'm not babysitting.
Okay, maybe I should say it like this. I don't expect for him to do that. Well, I expect it only because he always does it. But if at one point he says, hey, I'm not going to do it, then I'm going to do it. I'm just not going to let food sit in the car and rot and go bad because that's a waste of money.
What you said.
But no, what I'm saying is like
Don't change
I
it
don't know.
now.
What I'm saying is I don't bring groceries in because I've never had to because he's always taking care of that.
Well, we said
So
we
now-
gave you a scenario where you had
If
to,
he's
and
not
you said
home-
you would let it sit there until your husband got there.
And not to that I probably would. If it's a whole bunch of shit,
that
yeah.
would be a
But what-
conversation that we would have to have.
What would happen
Let's
to your
talk to you,
relationship if he said, you know what, baby, I don't do that anymore. I don't bring in groceries.
Okay.
And you
Then
just bring them in?
I'll make enough groceries for me. Buy your own goddamn groceries.
He can't
what if
pay
you
enough
said-
mortgage for him. Like what?
Are we all in or not all in is what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know.
Are we doing what's best for us, or we doing what's best for you?
I agree. You shouldn't be.
Clearly
You shouldn't be.
what's best
I don't want
for
you
her.
bringing the dresser up the stairs.
Right. come
That's a
on.
level of physical taxing that I don't want my lady to have to endure. But if it's-
We understand that everybody want equity
Equity.
or equality.
I want equity.
No,
And
women
we
want
not
in a
equity.
relationship.
Common sense above equity and equality. Honestly, don't let the
Okay, who
pizza
gotta
fold
do
in
it?
half.
I don't care who got to do it, but it's got to be done. If I'm
It
in a
makes
position
sense.
for it to be done, that's who's gonna do it. Come on.
If I absolutely had to, I'm doing it.
We
But
not gonna not change a diaper because we think you should change a diaper. If the diaper need to be changed, my common sense say I ain't gonna let my fucking child sit in a damn dirty ass diaper. Let me change this diaper, even if
absolutely.
you mostly change the diapers.
And you're here.
And you see, she.
And I paid a whole mortgage.
But somebody
We agree.
else, but the child is being directly affected by that. Me leaving groceries in a cold car is not directly affecting
Yes.
anybody.
You
Well,
just you
okay,
just
you-
cornered
the
it to a
cold-
cold car,
okay,
but
cold
right now
car.
it ain't cold. Right now it's 81 degrees.
Exactly, 81 degrees, right. So if I went to the grocery store and he was not home to protect the groceries
You would
in,
take it up.
I'm going to take them in. I'm not
Okay,
going to waste
alright,
food.
cool,
I
cool.
said
So it's
that.
not no, but you first said it's something I don't do. I won't do it.
But and I said and I posed it that way. Maybe I shouldn't have posed it that way, said it that way.
I feel
but
you on
I'm
that. Yeah,
not.
you just
You
I'm
retract that
Still
statement.
go get killed. He knows all about it.
Hey, y'all,
I'm just saying, I
she agrees.
I don't have to.
She
I've
agrees
never
with us
had
now,
to.
and I call that the CK effect.
It ain't got nothing to do with the CK effect. That has a lot to do with me being a rational human being. So I'm a rational human being.
We make people rational.
The most
Wow.
The CK effect is to bring people back to rational
But
reasoning.
most times it becomes irrational. Like when the man is taking care of the household, you're expected to kind of like carry the rest of the weight, and that's not right.
It's not rational.
That's not rational.
But that we both do what we can at all points.
I don't even want to
That is
argue that
rational.
today.
I want to hear
Argue
it.
Come on. Say what you gotta say, Punk.
Because I don't have a real
my
argument for
dog
that
the
because
truth.
I do. It's like I do
And we're
so
not-
much, so I don't have a real argument for it. But
She the truth too.
I kind of got an argument like if I go work, it ain't no telling what I deal with in the world. Work, people, bosses, whatever type of work I do. It might be physical, whatever else. But you want me to do that for 8 hours. It might have took me an hour or two to get to work, an hour or two to get back home. That's 10 to 12 hours out my day that I had to go work to provide all of our financial means. And you telling me about stuff in the house.
But he's not providing all the financial means because I work
No,
and I
I'm
also
not
pay bills
talking
too.
about you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
speaking
Oh,
on.
okay, I'm sorry.
I'm speaking
My
on
bad.
the.
If
You-
you,
you
was
been
providing,
absolved.
if you was
If
the
I'm,
sole
if I'm the
provider,
You
sole
safe.
provider,
Fuck you,
No,
CJ.
absolved is good. Absolved, it just means that you've been
Yeah,
released.
y'all
All,
just ignoring
all
me.
charges have been dropped.
he's just speaking if he's
if I'm
the sole
saying
provider.
like you're the sole provider and you're doing that, and to feel like I still should put in the house whatever that the rest of it is,
Bring in the groceries.
because it's whether that's bring the groceries because you bought them or you still want me to take on some responsibilities at home.
No. So
I'm not saying you.
No, I'm not saying in general.
I think that maybe you don't understand what it actually takes to go out into the world and deal with the world and work and whatever the 12 hours out of my day that's gone, because then it's like, when do I get rest?
Yeah.
Well, we have to
relaxation.
understand. We have to understand each other.
Absolutely.
Because I'm at home,
like that.
and I got
The kids all
the
day.
kids 24 hours in the day,
Yeah.
all
12.
day.
Only been going for 12.
I'm sorry, but when
And-
they
and-
sleep,
right, that's
But
when
when,
they're
when you come
sleeping-
home, you're 9 times out of 10. You're not taking that load off of me with the kids. 9 times out of 10, you're not. If you worked your day,
I mean, I think, and see, I'm
you got
not
literally
including.
maybe 18 hours.
I'm not
24.
saying like
18.
the kids, like you want to spend time with your kids anyway. You have to deal with your kids, and I even have to deal with you as my wife. But if I'm coming home and you want me to deal with the home stuff like cleaning up, I mean, I would bring in, and that's why I said it's hard for me to argue it, because the way I was raised, I'm gonna bring in groceries. I'd be pissed if my wife bring in groceries. For what? You got all boys in the house and me. Why are you bringing in groceries? I don't want you taking out garbage. But that's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to argue it. But I could see the point of view that if I'm doing what I'm doing 10 to 12 hours out the day,
and the wife, she's not working at all.
and you not contributing to paying the bills or whatever the case is,
Okay.
why is it hard
Right.
for you to do what you
And,
doing
and
at
that's
home?
a different aspect of it. And for me, I agree. If you are working and you're
Are you waiting till I
You're
come home
taking-
to go to the grocery store?
no,
Because
that's what it sounds
you
like.
know what I'm
Like, when
saying?
you put-
Because
in
then
that
you should be
aspect,
able to bring the groceries
I
in
agree.
if you went to the store while I was at
Absolutely.
The
work.
agree.
principle of I just
If
don't
you-
do that is a problem in his scenario.
Yeah, because I mean that's how it would come. Like, you ain't go to the grocery store until you knew, I'm gonna get back right about the time he get home from work, or I'm gonna go while he going at work. So then, yeah, you finna grab these I might not feel like it.
Well, I will say, until everything is equally appreciated. That's what
Absolutely.
we're
That's
talking about
the-
here.
that's probably
we
the biggest thing.
appreciate everything equally. It's not that I can't do it, but sometimes I guess ego does get involved when you say, this is what I'm not gonna do, because you make me feel like this because you just bring home the bread. Until we all appreciate it, then I think.
And I guess you look at it
things
like,
will really
so he
change.
pays the sole mortgage. I'm just going back, piggyback off my situation. He does pay the mortgage, but there are also things that I pay. So when I say things like, "Oh, I'm not going to do it," it's because like I feel like those are just things that I have become accustomed to. Like I don't have to bring the groceries in. I don't have to take the garbage out. So those are things that I don't do. Now if I
Makes
have
sense.
to, if I have to do it, Absolutely, because I'm not the only one in this household. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
I'm not right. It makes sense in the sense if I was a stay-at-home wife, I wasn't working. My husband is bringing home all the money financially. He's taking care of everything financially, taking care of me financially. If I go to the store, absolutely, I'm going to bring the groceries in. I'm not going to wait until he comes home.
I damn near shouldn't even see you going to the grocery store because I'm at work. You probably should did it already. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
If
right.
I'm coming in at 5, 6 o'clock, how you just going to the grocery store? What we eating today?
Exactly. Dinner should be made.
So who's really promoting gender roles, men or women?
I think women, personally.
Why is that?
Because I feel like every time you speak on relationships, and whether it's 50-50 or traditional, but man, even if you, let's say traditional, the first thing women say is, y'all just want a man that's cooking and cleaning and having sex.
Yeah.
That's
but as traditional, but when you ask the guy in a traditional relationship, sometimes I'm telling from what I've heard, I can't say all men. If it's a traditional relationship, if he's bringing home the bread, what else do he need from a woman besides to cook, clean, and
if
whatever?
I'm bringing home the bread, I don't need you to cook. And anyway, I don't need you to cook and clean anyway. I know how to do that.
And that's not what we're saying.
But this goes to the Facebook post because this is where it came from. Like, this woman I know, she posted on Facebook. It said, "Teach your sons that cooking and cleaning are basic life skills, not gender roles." And I'm just like, every time I hear about cooking and cleaning, it's women bringing it up as a gender role. Oh, men just want us in the house cooking and cleaning. Men not out here like on that because our mama's teaching us to cook and clean already. We not thinking it's a gender role. We're being taught to cook and clean. We're living life. So it's like that's the first thing they say is that, and I'm just like, y'all the ones keep bringing this cooking and cleaning into a gender role.
I think it's just back from like just an old saying of how things were, how things used to be. I don't know if it's necessarily relevant today because it is like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like one of my really close friends. She has a son and she makes sure he's cleaning every day. He has his chores. He's at 14. He's working out. She keeps him. She makes sure that he knows these things. And she always tells him, "You're going to know how to do these things because you don't have to depend on a woman to do those things."
I got 4 boys and tell them the same shit. This ain't for me. This for y'all. Y'all need to know how to do this to live. Yeah. You ain't gonna live here your whole life. You need to know how to clean up. You need to know how to feed yourself. It's part of life.
Mm-hmm. But the reality is that everybody really likes the gender role.
Yes. They do. Everybody likes gender roles.
Everybody likes it. Well, it's just certain parts we just... it's just because we don't know if it makes us superior in value or inferior in value.
That's a woman thing. But they don't like the gender roles. We okay with our gender roles. Pay for everything. Take out the garbage. Work on the car. Whatever. We still have to do that regardless. We're okay with that. It's when it comes to I got to do this for a man. Nah, I ain't trying to. We don't have issues. Men do not have issues with gender roles.
History.
Talk about it.
And your girlfriend in your ear.
Exactly.
If we can appreciate each other for what we bring to the whole table. That's how I feel about it. I mean, let me speak on it.
I'm with you.
I've been married before for 16 years. And I don't want to be beat over my head with what you bring home and what you do. And, if that's the case, let me talk about what I do. Let's just appreciate each other for our qualities and what we bring to this whole table. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about it.
And I feel exactly that way, Ms.Z, because just because I go out and work and pay all the bills don't mean it's a bigger percentage than what you do at home. Right. Both of them are needed for us to survive and make this family life work. So that's why when I talk about equality, people no, you believe in equity. No, I don't. I believe in equality because I feel like what you do at home is just as important as whatever I do outside the home. Mm-hmm. So while you might have equity in taking care of the kids or the cleaning and the cooking or whatever, and I got equity in going out to work and whatever, but we bring it to the table and it's a collective.
And you make me feel. You make me feel
He
that.
talking about me. I say equity. And I'm saying that because
He talking about me. Looks in the camera.
equity is saying that we both bring equal value.
We
Which
do.
is different from equality. We're doing different things, but they provide equal value. What I'm doing is
So
making
each
it.
person is gaining off
What
what the
I
other person
do
is
makes
doing.
it possible for
see
you
what
to
you're
do what
saying.
you do, and what you're doing makes it possible for me to do what I'm
So
doing.
in
But we're
this
doing different
relationship,
things.
we're equal because we both need each other
Because we
equally
bring
to do what
equity.
we doing.
Equality is a product of equity.
We bring equity, yes, but in this relationship, we're equal. What you do, I need to be able to do what I do and not worry about what you do.
And it's equally
And it's
appreciated.
equal,
But
it
the
should
problem-
be, and it's equal to the relationship because
I'm in the
without
classroom.
one,
Right,
neither
raising
one
my
of them are
hand.
gonna
Just put
function.
the ass
I'm
up.
raising my
We
hand.
arguing
If
over
she ain't-
definitions, y'all.
I'm sorry.
I'm raising
What
my
was the
hand. The issue is one word. Is what I have a problem with, and I always have, is hierarchy.
Okay.
I got an issue with that.
Okay.
Final boss.
That's it. I got an issue with you feeling like what you do is more than what I bring to the table. So now we got each other feeling this small. Now you putting me down. Okay, now I'm gonna put you down for what you do. I can say, and I just said this week, I've always been a kept woman throughout my whole life, from my daddy to my husband's home.
I was finna say, I feel like that's a woman thing, but
But
I never heard of us. I'm a kept man.
I mean, and I can
'Cause
say
there's equity.
that my dad has been a kept man and my husband was a kept man. Okay? Because if I feel like you taking care of home, now this is just me. I can't speak. Maybe I get flack for this. If I feel like you taking care of the bills, you taking care of home, it's a feeling behind all of this.
Absolutely.
If I feel like this is what you're doing, when I pull up, I'm working just as hard as you inside of the home to make sure that I'm matching.
Yeah.
You know
What
what it
Chloe
is
Bailey
that you do.
say?
And
You treat me
Heavy.
good, I'm gonna treat you greater.
I'm gonna
That's
treat
heavy.
you great.
Ms.Z, you
so
single?
why do people
What?
feel like the person working is at the top of the hierarchy? That's
Because
what I
that's the
can't.
conversation in
The
the
history you were
household.
talking
That's
about.
the history.
That's what
That's
it
the
is.
history
is.
behind
That's what it
it.
is.
This is what I'm doing.
Right.
Woman, this is what you should be doing. And it's just kind of like, well,
What's
this
the
is.
majority though? How does it usually play out? Does it play out how it's supposed to play out? Like we both feel like
I think in real life.
Or in real life, yeah. How does it play
I
out?
think it hasn't played out like we both feel equal, and that's why it's so much discord with this traditional, non-traditional
Why
thing.
why is it playing out that
Because
way?
someone feels like this person is higher than them, better than them,
Why
because
is
they
that, though?
because
the
they
behavior.
make the money.
Thank
Nah,
you.
the behavior.
Thank you.
The
Yeah.
behavior of the man is making the woman feel like he
Yup.
feels superior to her.
Yup, let's go. Let's
That's
get
right,
it
that's
real.
right.
Let's
I'm
get
just
it
saying,
out.
the behavior, the machoism is saying, I'm superior because my job is doing more. Because he can more easily direct a finite and numerical meaning.
And money
In
is
context.
power.
And not
Money is
all,
power.
It's so cut and dry and scientific. But
And
the
I
other
agree
world,
with that
hold
because
on, the other world of what a woman provides is so much. It's like esoteric. It's you can't quantify it so easily. You can't type it in the calculator, so it's easy to dismiss it. And unfortunately, you have men who don't think as consciously, who don't count it up because you can't put it in the calculator.
What's the
Might
most
just get a
important
kiss.
And so the
thing?
behavior turns kind of cruddy.
What's the most important? If you got kids, what's the family? What's the most important thing to you?
Oversight.
If you have kids, what's the most important thing to you?
Oversight of the moment, of the second.
What's the most important thing to you, Deuce?
Of course, my kids.
Oh, okay. What's the
Who are
most
the
important
kids?
thing to you, Davida?
my baby.
Yeah,
What's
the
the most
babies.
important thing to you, Ms.Z?
That's what I mean by
And like,
oversight.
that's what
kids.
it is. Like it is.
So
but
with
the
that-
thing
on the
is-
baby.
So with that being said, the only reason this is a issue, if the kids are the most important thing, and you at home taking care of my kids, making sure they straight, they get back and forth to school, you at the highest level.
Oh, we agree.
The
I thought
problem
we was
is
finna fight. I thought we was finna fight,
the
dog.
problem is
She's looking at the camera.
A lot of women feel like if they're not making the money, that it means nothing. And at the end of the day, what y'all do at home, taking care of kids, means way more than whoever, whether that's me or you, makes the money.
But that's not.
Not more.
It's not celebrated.
more.
It's not.
It is though. It's not
necessarily.
celebrated by
It's
who.
overlooked.
But
It's
I
not
feel like
celebrated.
women overlook it when y'all put so much.
Everybody.
How can we overlook ourselves?
When women put so much on, I need to go make a job. I need to make money. I need to be able to do this.
That's
and
'cause-
money got power, and I want to
'cause
be the boss, the
breadwinner.
CEO. I want to be the breadwinner. You're putting all this emphasis on this like it's the
But
most
the world
important
doesn't.
thing, and it's not.
Well,
But the
maybe
world
maybe we need.
And if you got a real
reassurance.
man, he's going to let you know I need my kids straight. And I don't care if I gotta work 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever I need to do
It's
to
worth
make
it.
sure you straight with the kids and you can take care of them, then it's worth it. Women put that out there like making the money is the biggest deal.
No, the world does that though.
Who run the world? Who run the world?
Honestly,
Women.
on a technical
Exactly.
side, no. Women
Exactly.
motivate the world, but run the world. These
Beyonce
these
said
wars.
we run the world.
Beyonce never launched an atomic missile.
Why you
Shout out to
why
the
you-
Beehive.
why
She
you
ain't
wanna-
bombed Japan.
Hey, what you
She
say?
didn't write in the
Why men
Constitution.
chasing the bag?
What?
Why men chasing the bag?
Because we
secure the
want
woman.
what we want.
To secure
all
the
woman.
our wants.
To secure the
Man, cut it
woman.
out.
Okay, so
The kid don't run the house, but we
Cut it
doing all
out.
of this to protect and provide for the child. They don't run
The
the
kid
house.
do
You're-
run the house, essentially.
I ain't got
you
no
gonna
kids.
move when he move. When he might want to fly off the stairs, you gonna be moving. When he hungry, you gotta feed him. When he say, "Daddy, I want to go to the park," you gonna be like, "Man, I don't really feel like it," but you gonna take him to the park. Your kid gonna run your world.
What if he want to smoke in the crib?
No, you ain't doing it. You gotta have boundaries.
Right.
But at the end of the
Hey,
day, the kids
that's real
is gonna
shit.
run your world.
But between you and that woman, it's power in the spoken word. You can change history by in your own
Acknowledgement.
household and acknowledge what it is that she does. Knowing what you do, knowing what you bring to the table, you can change it right there. I mean, I'm a woman.
And that's why I always say you
It's
gotta
as simple
change
as
your
saying, I
house
appreciate
first
what you do.
before you try to change anything else.
So the
And when
messaging.
Yes.
when
We
my
gotta ignore the
wife
messages.
wasn't working, it was what you do here is more important than what I do. Yes, I pay all the bills, whatever else go to work, but what you do here, making sure that our kids ain't got to take a bus to school. You can
Yeah.
you could take them back and forth. If they got assemblies, you there. If somebody called, nurse, whatever, you there. They got a program, they have a parent there to support them. That's way more important than whatever I do outside the house.
Well, you,
Okay.
sir, are an anomaly
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we don't hear it all the time as women.
So you are an anomaly. So
Yeah.
I do want to ask this though. Is punk bad?
It's
Is he a woman basher? Nah, he love the women.
Is punk bashing women? Are you bashing women online?
Again, I'm
Is
gonna
that
Are you-
real? Is that
are
a
you-
real
shout out Miss
question?
Allen
And
once
then this-
again.
Are you
let me
triggering
read
women?
Let me read I probably trigger women,
You,
but
you're triggering? Are you triggering women?
Exactly.
But the woman who made this post, I responded, of course, and my response was, the irony in this is men know this, but every woman I speak
Hold
to,
on, what was the initial post?
teach
About the
your
gender
sons
roles.
that cooking and cleaning are basic life skills,
Okay,
not
okay.
gender roles.
So are you bashing women?
But I commented.
You're
and
commenting on posts?
She's
You're commenting on posts?
she asked me,
Punk,
huh?
did she invite you to her post?
Yeah, she posted it. It's Facebook. We friends.
Okay.
It's public
Okay.
now. It's public.
Okay.
But she asked me why I
Let
was
me
bashing
stop.
her. She said, "Why are you bashing me?" And I agree with him. That is something I agree in teaching boys. I never bashed her. Like, all I said was the women I speak to, when we talk about like traditional relationships, the first thing a woman says is cooking, cleaning. So
Is
it's
Punk a
like
woman
women
basher?
are putting those gender roles on themselves. Like, you're putting that, and I said the women I speak to. I didn't say her, and she said I was bashing her, and I'm like,
You're not a woman basher.
I don't think so.
No. Not on that post.
You might trigger.
I'm definitely I trigger people, and I'm okay with that. I know I do
Toxic.
Punk is a woman basher.
We all agree.
But that's because Punk is an untruthful statement basher. I've heard you smash statements made by both sides. I mean, honestly.
Right, yeah.
Our arguments be like, and I'm pretty in the middle of where, like, I'm just with truth, whatever is true.
You need to get it tatted on your arm. Equality.
Like, equality. Like, I
gonna
bash
do that.
whatever is untrue. I don't care, woman or man. Hey.
Did we talk about
How did that become a thing? Was that in the comments or something? Like
Some-
you're a woman
some-
basher?
Yeah, some woman told me I was bashing her.
Her personally.
Yeah, like she made a post. I responded, and she said, "Why are you bashing me?" And I'm like, I didn't even say nothing about her specifically. I said women that I spoke to about the topic.
Are you becoming an internet troll?
I don't be trying to troll. I just be speaking the truth. I don't be trying to troll though.
Your truth.
It can't be your truth. There's a truth and then there's our opinions.
That's his truth.
You have opinions and then you have a truth. A truth can be proven. No matter who's doing the math, it can be proven.
No, it's three
true or
sides,
false.
sir.
Right.
It's three sides.
So you have true, untrue, and opinion, and then just false.
Nah, they think it's his story, her story, and what
And the
really
truth.
and the
happened.
truth.
That's the truth, yes.
Right.
So it's his truth.
The truth is only
But no.
one thing.
The
The truth
story
is
is
still
not
the
the truth.
Because what may be true
Hansel
to
and
you wouldn't
Gretel ain't
necessarily
true.
be true to me.
It's not a truth to you. When did truth become a subjective thing? Like
It's
a
always
rocket
been
ship
subjective.
cannot take off
No,
without
it's not.
fuel.
It's always been
A
subjective.
rocket ship can't take off without fuel. Is this
Truth is
true or
subjective
untrue?
to what you want to believe.
That's called an opinion.
No.
Yes, it is.
Because
The word
you
is
would say-
confusing people.
My truth can be, ooh.
Your dress
bald
is
head-
gray.
That's an
It is.
opinion.
It's not an opinion. That's fact. My dress is gray.
Can we prove it?
Yes.
Then it is a fact. You're right. I'm wrong. See why my truth didn't live just now? Because you can actually prove that. But if you
Now,
try
how
to
he
say
sound? My truth is it's white.
that's
It could
it's
be.
goofy,
Maybe,
Oh, it
maybe
can
he's
be.
colorblind.
but that still wouldn't be a truth.
That-
That'd
but
be
it's
my
your
opinion.
truth
It would
because
be
you-
my perspective, but it wouldn't be
Your
a truth.
Okay. Okay, K Killer.
That don't make
Okay.
it a truth.
Okay.
A truth can be proven. It's not. It doesn't matter who's saying it. A truth is a truth.
It's a fact.
A truth
It's
is
a fact.
It is a truth.
I guess.
So I just want to ask
They
this
look at
last.
facts
Sorry.
and truth differently.
I'm sorry for
They
talking
do
harshly
So
like
a
that.
fact they feel like
You ain't mad at
I know
me.
you ain't affected, but I don't condone myself like that.
Oh, no.
I'm just being honest.
Obviously, that's not true.
Like,
No,
let me
I
calm
really-
down.
Should've had it right when you used to
I'm
do it.
sorry. I don't conduct myself
I
like
don't normally
that.
say
I'm just saying.
So I want to ask this last question. This will be the last little topic. So, have you ever hid your feelings to not burden your partner?
Nope.
And
You gonna feel this. Fuck you talking about.
if you have, is that healthy?
No, it's not.
No. Because if I'm hiding my feelings, how do we address it? How is it corrected? That whatever bothered me, that behavior is just continued because I'm burying it. Does it make sense?
So it's
Yeah,
not
it's
healthy.
a problem.
No,
It's not.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Ms.Z, you getting your feelings out too?
No, not
not-
all the time.
You're not gonna tell him?
No, not all the time. I haven't. I mean, that's just my truth. I haven't shared my feelings all the time, just to keep the house smooth, to make sure things are running well. I'll just kind of like bottle it up, keep it to myself. You have to know the type of person that you're dealing with too. Not all the time.
your
Can
battles.
you share your truth with a person? Like you said, pick
Truth.
your battles.
Perspective.
And
Feelings.
and not to say that it's all always good, and no, it's not healthy. No, it's not.
I guess my thought would be, like I said, if I can't feel vulnerable enough to come to you when something is bothering me, I don't feel comfortable enough, then there's more in this relationship that needs to be addressed.
But
Absolutely.
every goddamn time you feel it.
But it doesn't have to be every time. Yes. Every fucking time.
You
Yes.
can't hold
Because if we're
nothing like,
if
I
we're
don't
in
feel like
this
it today.
for the long haul, for the longevity, then I need you to know what bothers me and what triggers me, so that you can try not to do that again, so that we can be smooth.
True. That's easy for
Moving
women,
forward.
Yeah, moving forward, right? So you can do
It's
this
a
again,
learning
right?
process
That's-
moving
That's
forward.
easy. That's easy for women.
Does that list ever stop?
Yes.
Okay.
That's easy for women.
But it should be the same for men, because
not.
you guys have feelings too.
We hold much in.
Right.
Y'all shouldn't, because it's not healthy.
We have to.
Why do you have to? I know. Being raised as a man, you don't show emotion. You don't have feelings. You keep it in because you're a man. No, fuck that.
That's an extreme statement.
I'm just saying that, but that's how it's said. You know what I'm saying? Like even dealing with my husband, it still thinks he's just like, well, as a man, I'm supposed to do this. As a man, I can't show this emotion, and I feel like.
Let's try not to personalize.
No, but
Listen,
I'm going to
listen.
personalize it just in the sense of my son, because I have a special needs son. And he's like, I've had to not feel or hide my feelings because I need to be strong for y'all. And I get that. But in the same sense, it's just like, we're going through this together. So let's share this emotion together. That way we can understand each other better when it comes to our son.
That's easy for you though.
Yeah, because your role is different.
So now I got to roll.
We all got roles. You agreed to that earlier.
Okay, I did maybe, okay.
Okay. Just reminding you. So we don't have to go back to that argument.
Or we could go back to it. We can argue again.
No, we good. That's clear.
Exactly.
Because we have
What does Webster say?
because we have different jobs to do, we have different uniforms to put on.
Okay.
All right. If our house is under siege, you cannot see me fearful, and neither can the enemy of our house.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
They smell fear, they see fear, they take advantage,
It's easy
and they
to
act
attack.
boldly,
Yeah.
which is a much more difficult threat to throw off than to keep a person tiptoeing. You need to see your man strong, sure, and confident, and also asking questions. That's the balance. If you see the fear in me, I'm 300 pounds, I'm strong, and I'm ruthless. I am. If you see that 7-year-old in Matt, no, like the CK, really, I remember I was 7. I see a dog I want to run too. What you talking about? Somebody at the door, girl. Go. We both feel like that at first, and then I'm like, oh,
I
my
get-
role,
Is this
I gotta.
right? This is my
Who in the house?
Right, and I get
That's
that
all.
to showing that to the outside world, and you making sure that I feel protected and I feel safe. But at some point, you have to be okay with being vulnerable with me.
Afterwards, girl, I was so scared.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, baby,
Exactly.
Girl, that
was
shit
you
scared me.
scared? I was scared.
Right. I'm not saying in the heat of the moment, like, baby, I'm scared too. I'm not saying in the
Girl, which
moment.
one of the
But
rock,
at
paper,
some
scissors?
point, I want to feel as though my man is okay with being vulnerable with me. He's trusting me enough with his feelings to let me know how he feels or how he felt.
But there's a time to not say what's on your mind.
I'm not saying in
your
this
situation is tough because you saying you have a special needs kids, which means this is constant, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little tougher to say, all right, the situation over. I could show I'm vulnerable, and man, I was scared at that moment too. And I gotta continue to be strong, day after day, month after month, year after year, because whatever might transpire, I still need you to know that I'm your rock, regardless. Like it's not a throwaway thing, and I got a son born 1 pound 4 ounces, whatever. My wife was going through, and she's just like, you was just kind of like, one, I'm always like a constant calm anyway, but I can't be broken.
Yeah.
For real, and you broken, because how I'm gonna piece you together?
Facts.
And if I can piece you together, then whenever I break later on down the line, you should be
Going to
good
shop.
We should be like,
to
baby, you
piece
gonna
me
be all
together.
right.
Yeah, you know, like it's just not that.
Baby, you ain't even sleeping.
It's hard. It's hard for us to show that because we're always in a certain. We always think in a certain way. We process
Protect,
things
provide.
Trained.
differently.
Yeah.
My wife fell off her trike her 3-wheeler, whatever you want to call it. I didn't show up to the accident all like, oh, what's going on? Oh, I showed up calm.
Yeah.
You know, let me talk to her. You good? What we need? Whatever. Because I can't. If I'm breaking down too, shit, who got a control on things? And that's your man, your husband, your significant other. I gotta be that for you first. And then when the situation over with, and we can say, all right, we made it through.
Right. That's all that
baby.
I'm saying. That's
Man.
all that I'm saying. I'm not saying in the heat of the moment, you just like, babe, this is like shit. You break it down. We both cry. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the
But
day,
you
you
gotta-
need to
At
be
the end of the day,
transparent.
I need you to be transparent with me. I need to know that you trust me with your feelings. That's all that I'm saying.
But you gotta give him time to make it to that. If y'all situation
She didn't say she wouldn't.
ongoing,
Right.
right, but that's what
Okay,
I'm saying.
good.
If you constantly dealing with it, you know, whatever. Maybe at some point when he feel like we out of the woods, everything gonna be good. Then it's like, all right, I can
let
release
go.
I can breathe.
and I
Yeah.
can-
Word.
Yeah.
But he got to get to that when he feel that.
When the threat is
that's
gone.
true.
He gonna be around.
When the
Somebody
threat is gone. But if the
playing
threat's
in
never
your
gone,
ass.
as in your example,
If the threat never gone, then what are you
That's
expecting
something
me
you
to
gotta-
do? I gotta be on alert this whole time because if something happen, you gonna break.
You ain't in the room getting
Who gonna
Roscoe.
hold you up?
Talking about you
True.
playing in your ass.
True. That's true. I agree. I agree.
But
already,
if the immediate situation is done and you still feel like you gotta hide your feelings, like, you know,
Yeah, nah, that ain't cool.
it ain't healthy.
It ain't right.
Nah,
You know,
that ain't.
because it's like at some point I need to be able to express myself
Right.
Yeah.
to you
To
about
you.
this situation.
Yeah.
And
To talk about it.
And on the other side, if you don't, you're putting off the image of being impenetrable and vulnerable. I feel nothing. And damn, how do you feel about me? And that's where that superiority perception comes from. Like, damn, you think you superior? You don't feel nothing the family's going through? You're not understanding what we're feeling emotionally? And these are the ways that toxic, non-communicative behavior can manifest in the really poor perceptions.
And I think that's part of knowing who you with too. You gotta
100%.
know if that's how that person is. It ain't that I don't feel, but I don't.
Yeah,
know how to
reassurance
show
goes
that
both
outward.
ways.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just the
Both ways.
reassurance. Reassurance, communication. Sometimes it's just
Those be the words.
it's just simple as saying like, damn, like, fuck, like I'm fucked up.
Yeah, you need
Like
your
I
ego
need
stroke.
I need help.
I could never say that. When you said that, made my ass itch.
What?
Baby, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'll
right
be
there.
like, you was playing in your ass.
Yeah, right. I'll be like,
To mean it, I done said it a bunch of times.
yeah, I done said it before, but
To
not.
mean it,
Yeah, that's something else. I'm fucked up.
yeah, that's tough. That's tough as a man to do though.
What does it come to
If
for me to just say
I'm
that?
supposed to be providing, protecting, and I'm coming to you like fucked up. I
But
ain't got it.
Because the next statement
all
is,
human.
well, I need a man who can hold it down
that might
no matter
not-
what.
No.
hope
Say-
that's not the
no,
case.
because the thing is, like, if
It might
we
not
are
be.
together and you are my man, I hold you down, you hold me down. When do you allow me in that situation? Do you just let everything fall to shit and then be like, oh shit, I thought maybe I could figure it out? That's what I'm saying.
As a
Agreed.
man, you
Or
still
Agreed.
trying to
why
figure it
not
out.
allow? Why not allow me in that aspect to be like,
Because we've heard of those situations.
I can't like let you. I lean on you all the time.
A man will let
You
me go
cannot
all
lean
the
on
way,
me. You know what I'm
fall,
saying?
crumble,
Let me help you.
then
Let
tell you everything.
I don't
Exactly.
appreciate how healthy this conversation's going. I'm gonna cut the shit. I try to throw something toxic in there. I'm like, what about this opinion somebody might have, but I can't really stand behind it.
yeah. It's just
Did we go over your topic of that man that wants you? He just want. He don't.
no.
want
We
nobody
didn't talk
else
about that. No, that would be
There's
something
one
to
else to
say.
have you.
to- He just don't want nobody else to have you.
Because he
I
know
can't
you a
speak
good thing.
Okay.
He knows it.
These are facts.
It's
Bro,
people
I want
out
the
here
good
doing
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Do you notice?
But maybe you're not finished yet. You know, like
Oh, I see. You
in the world.
still.
I just quoted one of our good friends. She said, I saw forever in you, but I wasn't ready.
I wonder who that was.
That's real.
But that was a real
Shout
statement,
out
though.
to my wife. What up, baby?
Yo, that man is insane. He is crazy.
So much for not being personal.
But I love
I was like,
that.
that was so smooth.
It's the transparency, though.
name.
She raw.
The shit hit me different because I lived through it. But whatever.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
be
but that was
weird.
But I
honest
love the
though.
transparency
I
too.
love that.
Yeah.
She basically was just like, I see forever in you, and she was like, I'm just not ready. I didn't put no names out there, but I respected that. You know what I'm saying? Really
That's
did.
cool.
A lot of good relationships started off that concept of, you know, you wanted somebody, but they wanted somebody else.
For temporary reasons.
Right.
Exactly.
I just need to see what that's like real quick, but I know you the real deal.
So let me get the fuckery out my system.
Right.
And is that legit?
But why not get
No.
the fuckery out of your
Should we be
system before
rocking
you
like
approach
that?
this person? Why not just
Absolutely
get it out of your
not.
system
No.
before approaching the person?
Maybe that person that's there right then.
I mean,
But still, but why potentially? Because
You
not
might
every
you don't know when you gonna see him.
exactly
Again.
not everybody is gonna stay through your fuckery.
That's
so
right.
I
why?
ain't stay through the fuckery.
she didn't say stay.
But I'm saying, or you may not, or
She
you,
didn't say
or
stay.
you may not get a second chance. So
may
why
not.
not?
Absolutely.
Right.
Man,
But
that's
So
right
why
now,
not?
she
Exactly.
cannot honor him.
Right, but what I'm saying, I guess what I'm saying is like, why not try and get your fuckery out before
You
You
are
didn't
you,
come into the situation?
You
I'm saying, like,
encountered him already.
no, I'm saying you encounter him. Absolutely, you know him.
And
Why,
you know
why
all
not?
the fuckery that
Why
he's
not allow
involved with.
exactly? Why not
Embrace
allow?
too.
Why not just be a great friend, get your fuckery out, and then when I'm done, feel like I'm done fucking around. Then hey, I'm approach it like that.
You wanna know why?
friend zone.
You want to know why? Exactly. You already in the friend zone. Instead of you
Friends fuck all the
approaching,
time.
yeah, they fuck.
that ain't
But
what I
instead of you
They could
approaching
grow into
me,
something else.
instead of you approaching me
I hear
saying,
you.
"Damn, I'm really interested in you. I like you. I like what you about, but I got a bunch of shit going on, and I need to be
Clean the
done with
table.
that because this is whatever." That's different than you coming to me saying, "Yeah, let's be friends and woo." Because shit, I'm actually
I get that
thinking
one. Okay.
about the fact that damn, she really interested in me, but she dealing with this ain't shit.
She
nigga.
got to clean the
But
table when she has
if
to
you
answer
come to
that.
me like, I just want to be a friend, and woo, then it's like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing me. Where your buddies at? You got friends with that? It's gonna be a
Okay,
whole
in
different
that aspect,
vibe.
if it's like said from jump, like okay, I get it. I'm thinking like
Damn.
the transparency wasn't there until the fuckery had already started. So that's where I'm coming from.
And don't
Right,
want
and I know,
anybody
right.
else to have them.
Exactly right. So that's
Either.
come off from the
That's crazy.
subject. That's where I was
You were
coming
staying
from.
on subject.
Yeah.
But it's different. So we did go off.
So how do you block that? How do you block that?
Blocking it, man. Them people are
Like
crazy.
if somebody's
Doing you.
She doing.
wait, so
What do you mean? How do you block that?
You
block
said
like somebody stand
not-
with somebody who not really wanting you, but you have
you
to
don't
break
want
loose.
them to have. You don't want them to have nobody else to have that person. How do you block that? You're not trying to engage with them. How do you,
You give
block that?
You occupy mental real
you
estate.
You dangle whatever it is. You give them just a little of what it is that they want, what it is they need to stay.
Oh
You
my
manipulate
God.
the situation. You manipulate the situation to get them
Y'all
to
just
stay.
hit my trauma trigger. I got a trauma trigger. I've been shelved before.
When women speak.
I was like, I looked around when I was like, I think I'm on somebody's shelf.
Oh my god!
I haven't taken a woman seriously in 2 years because I've been on.
Dusty up here.
Yeah,
You gonna come play with me?
Right.
No, like,
I checked my expiration date.
That was 2 years ago.
you ain't even took me out the rapper.
Right. I'm acting like canned goods, but I need to really be like, something else.
Like
What
some
expires
moldy
in like
cheese.
3 weeks?
We are.
What's that? Milk?
No.
Yeah, you got like 32 days for milk. I need to upgrade my joint because right now I'm green beans. I'm
these mind games, like
Yeah.
Oh wow.
you have to figure out what you want.
Yeah.
They call you, give you just enough.
They do, but it's
Oh
also
my
up
God.
to the,
No.
it's also to the
Speak
other
on the
person.
manipulation that you was telling me about.
When they give you just enough. That part.
Right,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
right.
go in.
Doing it well.
Give her
But
another mic.
But I'm just saying, it could be,
Give us
it could
example.
be. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like a person give you,
You
say
know-
if it's attention, like
Okay.
you just wanting this attention, so it's like,
Example.
all right, I'm gonna call you sometimes. I might text you, but I'm not really finna kick it with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Or I might text you every now and again just to see if you're gonna respond.
But that's
Give
a
you
form
what
of
you want.
manipulation of
Exactly.
keeping
Give you.
you around.
because some people would do that. I'm saying
That
if it's
make you
just
deal with somebody, let nobody else get
Keep your hopes high.
you exactly
High
it's just
hopes,
giving you the
yeah.
expectation that damn, like something may be able to happen. Like, hey, let's plan a date,
Is he
and
getting the
then.
draws? You ain't manipulating me that much.
Well, I'm saying,
If I'm getting the cakes, I ain't
That's
getting
the
the
situation, right?
But no, the draws are
So, yeah.
manipulation.
So you are so like you fucking so okay.
draws is
I'm not gonna
manipulating.
fuck you. I'm not gonna fuck you all the time, but I'm gonna
here
fuck you
enough.
just enough
I'm gonna
to keep you wanting to come back. So then when I'm ready to make you my nigga, you know.
If I want to make you mine,
She
If
giving the
and
code.
Hold on, fellas.
If and when
you still there.
you're right, you still there, and I'm ready to make you my nigga, then you going because damn, like I really feel this girl, like damn, like she good, like we vibe, we do this, we do
But if
that.
you don't want to make them yo,
You didn't stop talking
But
to him.
you know,
You
he's
just-
a good thing.
You stop giving up the cat. It's
Exactly.
been dusty. It's getting dusty. You up there? I didn't even have allergies. Yeah. Damn. No wet wipes.
But men do
Okay.
it too. It's
Well-
not just women. Men do it too, and I feel like men do it more than women do.
But who better at it? Tell the truth.
Right.
And I'm not
I
saying
don't-
y'all
I plead
bad.
the fifth.
Like I said, I appreciated the earlier discussion.
I plead the fifth.
I appreciated her brain for being able to work out that rent mortgage, right? I appreciate the intelligent takes to lead along and like drop
I
breadcrumbs.
just saw a clear divider just come between the room, like right here.
It was real.
My goodness.
You was late. I was being salted.
It pushed my chair over.
I split it half or more.
Which
Oh
side?
my god!
You are mighty split in half.
I just felt that push.
Go ahead, speak on the Ms.Z.
It's cool. Good.
A woman will professionally, and I mean with surgical accuracy,
Oh.
occupy mental
Careful.
real estate
Somebody
until
just be
she
reading
is
the
ready.
dictionary for fun.
I'm not. I was raised by Thesaurus. Alright? My mother worked. My mother is.
What's your mama name?
My mother came through, library science masters.
You know what?
Education.
Shout
Can
out
go to
Peach
hell
Ass.
in they
Shout out
handbags,
to
okay?
Peach Ass, man.
Shout out
Peach
to
Ass.
shout out to Thoraz.
Y'all can go to East Hell. I swear to God.
Yo,
Y'all can
no,
go to
but
East
real,
Hell.
no, real talk. No, that was just a tongue
Yeah,
twister.
no, I get it. Yeah, no,
Your
I'm just fucking with
intelligence
you,
is
yeah.
far past
Okay,
that
so go
one
back to
blunder.
What you were saying, women.
I'm just saying, women have mastered one thing. We've all
Careful.
mastered different things, right?
all right.
Equally, we master what's in our strength.
Speak.
And women have mastered influence. And women have also mastered the ability to occupy mental real estate in a man's head. Now, we can definitely bullshit a little bit. It may do it more often, but it's like 100 petty crimes compared to one master crime. And a woman can master puppet a man in such a way in which he is just completely caught off guard by the time he wake up. I've seen it. And because I saw it, I smelled it happen. I was like, oh, shit, they trying to do it to me. Oh, no. Shook off, cut the strings, right? She didn't want me to go anywhere too far, but she knew she had to get her shit together so we could be together. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's Drizzy. You know? I'm just saying. Women are skilled at this. And I'm not saying for ill intent. She just might know she need.
It's the game.
The game is the game. She needed some time to do the right thing. She might have needed time to do the wrong thing. In either place, in either situation, you got to know when you on strings. You got to know, I'm on a shelf right now. 'cause
So
something
you should
needs to
just be
happen.
up
So I'm gonna
front.
keep doing me while I'm on this show.
Women should
And
just
that's the
be,
key.
And
and
if
that's
you pop back
why.
That's
up,
the way to honor himself.
That's why I appreciate our friend. I mean, that was straight. That was up front. Like, look, I see forever
Yup.
in you.
I gotta
And
go do this.
I gotta do this. Whatever this is,
that too.
I appreciate that.
You appreciate her. You hear that honesty?
I appreciate you too,
Yes.
babe.
That was what was
My light skinned
Subsonic?
friend.
He put the bass voice. Yeah, he did the pillow talk voice.
so she know it's real.
She didn't hear it over all the interference.
Make your voice deep so I know it's real.
Anything else y'all wanna?
Man, hold up.
Men gonna
So
cheat
man,
regardless.
look, one of my homegirls on Facebook just said, when men talk about how their women worked, how their mom worked a job at night and a job in the morning, 2 jobs a day, work 16 hours, I see a donkey, a workhorse. When I see a man who talk about his mom used to come home after working a long day, cook and clean and take care of the family, I see a workhorse. Women, you need to avoid any men whose mother was a workhorse, because these men are going to expect you to be a workhorse, and these men are not worthy of a queen. Bruh.
That's a lot to unfold.
That can go both ways. though.
He go punk on. Oh, yeah. Right there.
Talk punk, please.
I was finna say something real ignorant, but I don't call women that. First of all,
Bitch.
my mom, yes. My mama wasn't a workhorse, but she definitely worked multiple jobs to make sure me and my sister was straight. But because she did that, I would never allow my wife to be that. Cause she is a queen.
That's why I
I
said
feel
go
like my
both ways.
mama
Yes.
was a queen, regardless of the workhorse that you saying she was. She was a queen who did what she needed to do because
To make sure her
whatever
kids
those
went without.
men who didn't
Did
step
not
go
up,
without.
she made
Shout out
sure
to
I was
Punk's
straight.
mama.
So guess
Shout out
what?
to Ms. Allen.
My wife would never have to worry about that. I would work 2 jobs, however many, to make sure if she didn't want to work, she ain't have to. You want to work on building a business? Go ahead. You want to go to work? Sure. Do what you want to do. But I'm going to make sure you and our kids are straight, point blank, period, because I watched the workhorse, my mother, go out and do that, and I didn't want to see that for another black woman. Goofy.
Yeah, the mind of a man is
He
twofold.
mad, y'all.
You could either want that for yourself, want what you saw growing up, or you can say, you know what, I don't want my woman to be this way.
Absolutely. There are 2 possible outcomes.
Yep.
And to cut 50% of a woman's possibilities off is irrational, especially when we know how many broken households there are on account of the whole, I hate to say it,
Absolutely.
but the system, Section 8, the way it worked was you can't have a man in the household.
Yeah.
And with a system like that being in place, and then saying don't pick the men who had a mom who were like that, you just cut out another 50%. So you cut 50% by Section 8, and then you cut another 50%. You left with 25% of a good choice. Now, how many of those men are not incarcerated?
And so you okay basically with these black
Bomb-ass
superstar athlete men going out and dating these
Women
foreign women, white women
never came from
who
struggle.
Didn't come from the struggle. They had 2-parent households. That's what you want them to go get. Because if not, then how do you expect us to be with a black queen when 7 times out of 10 they was taken care of by a single mother?
Facts.
Like, what you even saying?
We get it.
Look at all the people you just threw out to the wastelands. How many daughters were raised by that woman? And do they not
Right.
deserve a man who were raised
And
by a
9
different
times out
type
of 10,
of
she
woman?
was raised by that woman.
Exactly.
I like
You
it.
are right.
I like it. Is there a part 3?
Tasha.
He like, y'all gotta get the fuck out of my house.
No, kicking it. I'm off. I have taken some vacation days. I mean,
That shit just pissed me off. I don't know who said that, but that was a real goofy ass
he is
statement.
you're
pointing the
triggered.
finger.
He is
For real.
triggered.
That was a real goofy ass statement you
Triggered.
said. That shit definitely triggered me.
We all make goofy
But
statements.
no, don't say her name.
She know who she is.
Yeah.
You like recited
come on,
it
it's
verbatim.
okay.
She knows.
It's okay. It's all right.
What up, Deuce?
Damn.
I just said it. It's
Yeah, Facebook.
Blame it
girl.
on the
Yeah,
alcohol.
right. He gonna start typing in.
if he deleted it, he really didn't want me to mention it. But if it's in here,
Nah, it's in here. We uncut.
The most uncut.
oh, it's uncut.
And if she listened, that was a goofy statement she made.
Just blame it on the alcohol.
If she listened,
I'm
that
leaving
was a
my
goofy
racist
statement
comment
she
in
made.
there, so this is the most uncut. God damn it.
I missed it, and I've been sitting here the whole time.
African booty scratcher.
I did not. Oh, yeah, hell no. I ain't say that shit. No. I referenced something, but it wasn't that.
It wasn't. It wasn't that.
I'm gonna need you to follow the TikTok. I'm gonna need you to follow the Instagram.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need you to follow the Facebook. Okay. And follow that YouTube too. All right.
Hit that bell.
Okay. Oh, hold on. We got a couple of business owners in the building here. We got a couple of business owners. I don't know if you want to promote your business after you've been talking shit for an hour, but
No, for support. Here's a
no, no press is bad press. Goddamn.
go on, make all kind of reviews.
Good press. CK, you want to get in there, or you good?
Yeah, man. Look, just go to Bravo My Guy on Instagram, all right?
Okay.
Full-time teacher, special ed. You know, I oversee a program in the special education world. Right?
go.
I do divine
I need your
tactical
phone number.
firearms. I teach people how to protect everything. You know what I mean? including themselves, obviously.
So that's a separate entity.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, come
man, that's
on,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Give it
Hold
to
on.
us.
Hobby, man, my
Oh,
hobby.
he said, hold y'all, Mike.
My bad. Appreciate it.
You ain't famous yet.
Appreciate it. I thought I made it.
I'm just starting this show,
count on
goddamn
the
it. I
people
don't
who
hold
know you
nobody
to-
fucking mic. You look at you
Yeah,
get my mic.
My arm got tired. I would have worked out this
Hey,
morning.
you gonna keep going? Yeah, man. So I'm a full-time teacher, man. Bravo, my guy. BRAVOMYGUY. You see everything I do there, man. I'm a teacher. I'm a healer. I'm a firearm instructor. Holla at me, man. Shout out to everybody. You know, that's
Whoop,
important. Need it all.
Ms.Z, you got anything
I
over
get the
there?
shout out.
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
man, same. I'm a teacher, educator. I own my own CPR
Yeah, I saw you over
certification
there.
business. Yeah,
So if you trying to work at a hospital, you need CPR training and any of that stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause I
Ms.Z.
definitely did it for my cousin. She passed all her shit, got her position. But anyway.
What's
Thanks,
the name of
Ms.Z.
it? Shout
Ultimate
out.
Heart Saver. Get at me.
Ultimate Heart Savers. There you go.
Zipporah
Woo, woo.
Weatherall on Facebook. That's it.
Vee Chat, anything over there? Boutique
Bye.
coming soon.
It's in the works. It's in the works. I'm
Holla
working
at
on
your
some
boy.
things.
Holla at your boy. Punk, anything over there you want to promote?
That's the rich guy.
I don't need
Okay.
no knowing about me.
Punk rich already.
All
He don't,
right.
he don't need to do nothing else.
Oh, one of them chains, bro.
Man. We should be holding the mic for you.
Nah, it's just me. That's all. Y'all play too much.
All right, peace out, y'all.